Have you struggled budgeting your finances? Don't worry, you're not alone. HumbledBudget.com, that's HumbledBudget.com, is the help and resource you've been searching for. HumbledBudget.com is a personal finance and educational website with a great variety of topics when it comes to budgeting, taxes, investing, and the popular topic of FIRE, financial independence, retire early. HumbledBudget.com has a goal, and that's to help you reach your financial dreams, no matter what your goals are when it comes to finances. It doesn't matter where you start, where you come from, or where you are right now. HumbledBudget.com can help. What are you waiting for? Take that first step to the financial life you've dreamed of and go to HumbledBudget.com. That's HumbledBudget. HumbledBudget.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you, the one and only, PodzQuad. This is the variety showcast, that will bring to your earholes and eye sockets the most phenomenal web series events showcasing, comedy, the ghetto media news, video games, sports, business and a sponsored game show, where you can win real prizes. Be sure to follow us on all social media platforms, at PodzQuad. Tonight's episode features the prolific, magical groundbreaker, Poegosi, of Drunk Wizard Gaming. Starring El Captain, the genius behind, voice of the fans sportscast, Ben Swift Reynolds. The Fountain of Creation, Dini Black, from Vigilantes Radio Live. The leader of the Third Light Warrior mission, author, recording artist, certified life coach. The multifaceted, Pastor K.I.'s. Success mindset, and business coach, wife, mother, and entrepreneur, Alicia Dampier. She's a music and movie buff, the jokester of the cast, and a Little League soccer coach. She is, Aimee aka Mrs. Houdini Black.
What is up? What is up? What is up? Welcome to episode 59 of PodzQuad HQ. I'm your host, Dini. We have the cast tonight. Drew is back. Swift, K-Ice, Aimee, Poegosi, Chyna is out. And Drew, this is your third episode with us. So that means you're part of the cast now.
Part of the team.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Oh yeah, welcome to the show.
Yes.
Cheers. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers. Guys, we have brand new topics to talk about, videos to react to. Joe Biden for Blacks. What is that about? Truth or Dare, brought to you by Drew. Andrew Tate versus NPCs. Snoop Dogg quit smoking. Video game prices. Today in football. 13 months on the calendar. Aging parents, relationships. Illuminati news, brought to you by Sinister Poe. Child support news, brought to you by Aimee. And Past Pain. Aimee's like, what are you talking about? So I saw this post the other day. Yeah,
I'm scared because now I don't know which videos you're going to show. They're sent to us. So like,
okay, go ahead.
That's going to be fun, though. It's always a surprise.
And I just added it to the show.
Okay. Oh, I know what I posted. Okay.
Yeah. All right, so let's get to it right away. Swift, what's up, man? Happy Thursday. What's new in your world?
Nothing much, man. Just grinding as usual, working hard. We did hit a milestone, our milestone on YouTube. We just hit 101 subs.
Woo! Okay.
Yeah.
So
We broke the
Okay.
100 mark.
Cheers.
So now our next goal is 500.
Man, cracking 100 subs pretty hard.
Dude, and I'm happy. I know people like, man, it's just 100 subs, but it's all organic. I didn't have to beg nobody. I didn't have to do none of that graveling. You know,
Right, you didn't
yeah.
pay
Like,
for
how
it. It's
about
all real.
you sold to my channel? I'll sub to yours.
$5, please.
Right. So all this is organic. You know, thanks to my team, my kids for getting the word out too, telling their friends about it. So there you go.
Sure.
Oh, so your kids spread the word about your show.
That's awesome. You got a promo team.
To my kids, if you're listening, no.
Those are young entrepreneurs. Those are young entrepreneurs.
I gave them a little incentive too. I said I give you $5 if you get a sub. So they've been out there grinding.
Oh, so they know what's
marketing.
Right.
There's a way for you to make this a home-based business, and then those kids don't pay any of those taxes, and they learn the grind early because they all could have been. The American way. I'm a dirty capitalist. I told you guys.
Right. I agree with you, Drew.
All right, Drew, man. Happy Thursday, man. What's new in your world?
Just like Swift said, grinding. Been working overtime this week, just trying to make money where I can. Overtime's not always offered where I'm at, and I just realized my camera switched. So just trying to make the transition between work life, personal life. This to me is my personal life, but it's a lot of fun, and I just want to keep doing it. So
yeah. Aimee, what's up, baby? What's new?
Chilling, still cooking, still eating. Same stuff, different day, different week, rather.
Yeah. Okay, Ice, what's new, man?
Shoot, chilling, man. You know, chilling, just watching. I'm watching. I'm watching. You know, it's like, yeah, just watching, just paying attention to what's going on in the world. You know.
Yeah, we have to.
Yeah,
we have to. Pogosi.
It helps me strategize and move. You know. All right, go ahead.
It helps you do what?
He got something to add. Go ahead.
Sometimes just just become.
You got it.
No, I'm just saying, it just helps with my strategy how I move. You know.
Gotcha. Okay, Pogosi, man, what's new?
What's up? I'm back. I just spilled the beer, so while we were backstage, so that's how drunk I am.
Alcohol
but it was only like
abuse.
a little bit left. I got like 4 more. But anyway, so that's the start off. I spilled the beer. That's in my world. And yeah, I'm with everybody here grinding. Facebook playing with my money, but I already figured out the algorithm to get more money again. They keep changing it. They're like, oh yeah, we'll tweak this so they can. I'll figure it out. I am Neo from the Matrix. I'm
getting some Morpheus.
I'm about to get beyond the Matrix, and so I'm trying to get this digital money so I can get this real beer. But yeah, like I said, you got to pay attention to what's going on in the world and strategize your next move, and just be aware and get to the money and then celebrate when you have that victory. I'm excited about tonight. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, Poe, you gotta show up to Facebook like Stewie. When Brian didn't pay him his money.
Yeah, like they were playing with my money. They will bow to me. I'm Stewie, damn it.
Yeah, that was a funny episode too.
Like, yo, man, where my money at? Where my money? Oh, you got no money. You say you got no money to buy the skies?
I know. Where is it at? Yeah, that's exactly.
Hold up.
It's hard being a content creator. People think it's easy. It's hard, yo. It don't matter. Like if you have a ton of followers and views, you'd have to be getting millions of them to get real money. So it's like people always think, "Oh, you made it." It's like, nah, I'm doing okay, but like when I get a lot of money, then I made it. You know, that's the thing. People think being a content creator, don't you guys think it's hard? I mean, you guys are content creators, right? Most of us are.
Yeah,
it's
not
hard.
as
easy as people think. People think, "Oh, it's so easy." It's like not easy.
No.
There's so many behind the scenes aspects where it's like, okay, anyone can film, anyone can record, but once you get that online, how do you get that viewed? How do you get that streamed? How do you get people to respond? How do you get engagement? And it takes professionals teams Like,
Right, it's
I
not
mean,
that
if you
easy.
think of any single person, like they have an entire team behind that.
Right.
And it's like, how do individuals compete? Luckily, we have YouTube.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly. You could come up on your own channel, and yeah.
If it weren't for YouTube, I mean, how would you compete? Because if it cost $10,000 to get a social media advisor, and you're like, well, what do you really do? And it's like, well, I advise. You still need someone for thumbnails and content and all this. And it's like, you're $10,000 just to moderate me?
Yeah.
No.
Just to be a mod, yeah.
Yeah. No.
I need to go back to school.
I want $10,000 though.
So learn how to be a moderator.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I was just
Like, they
pulling
got
numbers
courses
out of
on that
nowhere, but
crap.
I'm just saying, like,
Marketing.
Yeah, Google. You can get free courses on Google Classroom in marketing.
For marketing?
Yeah,
And get a
Google has
certificate. So
badges
you
and
can get
whatnot.
like, oh, I'm a marketer now. Let me sell my
Yeah, I
service.
got a certificate.
Right, once you get certified,
Dini.
right? And then you can
Yeah,
get
I'm
paid.
certified
That's
by
what I
Google.
need to do. I need to be like, yeah, I could get you all these views, but now I'm actually certified, so give me $10,000. There it is.
Use hashtags,
Not
people. I'm
easy,
giving
but-
y'all a free course today. Use hashtags.
Yeah.
Like, I keep hearing two different things about hashtags.
You gotta use the right ones. Don't overpopulate it with different hashtags. You
Right,
just
use the
choose
hot
about
ones.
5.
Facebook
Yeah,
be
use
telling you
about
which are the
5.
hot ones.
What are the
but
hot
it's always
ones?
stuff not related to my content, so it doesn't always work.
Content creator is a hot one. IG Daily is a hot one if you post on
Gaming community
Instagram.
also.
But see,
Daily
the
has
only
been a
only
hot
reason I don't
one for
believe that is
decades.
because when I see a number attached to it, like 1.81 million people are using this hashtag. So
pretty populated.
Who's getting
Yeah.
all the views though?
how can a million people see my posts compared to all the
They
other
showed the
posts
newest
using that?
ones. No,
There's so many
and then
people
they
creating newest
trickulated,
ones,
and
man.
then they trickulating between what you
The
posted
newest ones
about.
with the highest ratings or
Yeah,
whatever,
that flow is
highest
too constant
engagement.
for me. It's just
Yeah, and then it
oversaturated
depends on how many
hashtag.
likes and comments you get. That
You got to
also
think of it like
Hey,
a stream of river. The river is
Hey.
constantly flowing. There's no new spot there
It helps
unless
me out.
you're just walking into it.
Yeah.
It helps me out.
So
I
think
got.
of all of that information you're missing.
Well,
constant
like I
stream
said,
of
from what I
too
seen,
much.
from what I seen, it helps me out because I got 3K already.
I mean, you're part of Illuminati, so that's what you are.
Hey, my page is
How come you haven't called that out?
Hey, my voice
I've
of
been
the
calling
fan.
this out since episode 1. Him and his Illuminati friend.
My voice of the
He's
fan
like, how does he know
is
all the conspiracies? Because he's part
He's
of it. No, I'm just
in
kidding.
on them.
Nah,
He
whatever.
ignites them.
Yeah, my
Yes,
VOL
I know.
page is reaching 3K right now. I only have 1,400 followers.
Because it could be that on the flip side, certain people only follow some of the hot topics. So
Yeah,
they
that's what I
might
was
not
saying.
follow some of the niche. So if they're coming up on Swift's content, it's because they're checking in on it frequently. So
Yeah.
they're not looking at a 1.8 million at once, but they're looking
I
at
think
them
it's
slowly
I think
over
it's
time.
trick. I think it's like what you view as your content. I think they post like they push what you watch or what you look at.
Oh, yeah,
so
definitely.
it's not you're not gonna get like if somebody use IG Daily, you're not gonna get somebody that's forming, you know.
So with that being said, the goal is to get as many people watching your content as possible, and that way your content stream is flowing to them and them only. And you have to be consistent putting out that content.
Yeah, I try to post
that's what I noticed.
every
If I
other
don't
day.
start,
I don't like
posting-
flooding. I don't like flooding content.
You have to post every day, basically.
Makes sense.
Because
Every
I get
day,
burnt out.
certain ones are like 2 times. Like Instagram might be 2 times a day.
I post
Twitter
every
might
other
be
day.
like 3 times a day.
Mhm.
You
Facebook's
gotta
like
do it every day,
1.
though. Yep.
Yeah,
Because I
Yeah,
noticed
but
there's
see,
times on my page
there's
I went
another
viral,
equation:
but
time.
then if I don't post for many days,
Because now you
it
have to
falls
guess
off.
what time the users are coming on.
they tell you what time on IG, what time your base is on. So on
I mean,
mine,
but how broad is that net though?
what do you mean? They tell you the traffic, what time your followers are on. So they said
YouTube
my
does
followers on
also.
at 5 or 6. Between 5 or 6 is a perfect time for me to post. That's what they tell me.
I think you
Oh,
have to
yeah, that's
reach
a
a
good
certain
time.
amount,
That's when I
and then
post.
it'll
Yep.
start
It's
telling
a
you.
lot of traffic. during that
Yeah,
time.
you gotta have a
That's
who
when you
they
get
don't
the
know
most
you reached
likes
that
and
yet.
comments.
But you got to have a certain amount of followers so they can gather up information like Drew was talking about, and they tell you when your traffic is coming in. But you got to set your profile to what's they call it? It's like content creator. You gotta use you gotta switch it to a professional profile.
This is why you need friggin' teams, because it's like all of these things, each of them, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook,
TikTok,
all of them are different.
So much work.
And, and it's like one person can't possibly like once you once you make it, like Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift's made it. There's no way she can moderate every single thing.
Oh yeah, she got people in her social media for sure.
So it's like, no, at a certain point, you really have to rely on each other, which I think is really cool about us, is because we are here a group from coast to coast and we're all so different. But if we start looking out for each other, it's like, that doesn't interest me, but actually that connection could be really good for Aimee or really good for Swift. And then going from there, and then we all do that for each other. Boom. And then suddenly
you have a network.
Exactly.
Right. So if everyone shares and everyone likes at the same time, you're going to push that post.
More engagement and more
I've been testing that. It's been working.
Yeah, that's what I find out. To the guys I bring on my show, and they start linking up with me and they start posting my stuff and telling other people to follow me. So it's kind of weird.
They'll start sharing.
Like, they're all kind of surprised by our guests we bring on, how they don't show us love back, but we show them love. But the guests I bring on my show, they always come back and show me love.
Once it's a cross network, it's
the cross promotion.
Right. So then Coach AP, and now we having Rob Kennedy in Chicago. Then we have Randy in Canada. So
wow, you're going worldwide, Swift.
Yeah, man. That's good work, man.
Canada, wow.
Speaking of podcasts, today's episode is brought to you by J&J Production Studio. They talk about everything. Hosted by Sam Crow and Jace. Make sure you check out their YouTube channel. They talk about everything.
Oh, everything. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Go ahead, Swift. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, like I said, you guys can be able to branch out and connect and promote other people's shows too. And I think that's how the word of mouth is spread, is by the people that come on the show and also people you link up with. So that's why I try like your content. I try like everybody content on the show and reshare it or comment on it or some type of engagement to help out your analytics and stuff like that.
Yeah. Same here. I try to do the same for everyone, especially if you come across my feed. I don't spend a lot of time on social media, but when I do, it's just to support.
Yeah.
Keep that algorithm flowing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
all right. Speaking of algorithms, I came across this Joe Biden for Blacks.
It's a new video. Let's check it out.
Yeah, let's check it out. Oh, not that one. This one.
Not that one. It's like...
Make sure the sound.
Is this video old or new?
It look like it's AI.
No, he don't look that young.
They all say it's got to be AI.
Zombie.
If he says 3 words together, it's AI.
All right, let's check it out.
If he can form 3 words in a row, yeah.
Like, exactly.
You have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
No.
Vote for Joe Biden, or you ain't black.
Definitely AI.
Oh, I remember that. That's
figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
He really did say that.
Oh, no. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, that's parody.
Yeah, that's
old. So how come Joe Biden gets stumped out?
They've been talking about that when he was trying to run for
right. All right, come on, bro.
I don't know, like where the hell he got that from. I was like, wow, this
they're like what, 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of black people are looking at him like now, like,
What's up?
Like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, what the hell? Yeah, for real. Like,
Why
that
vote
doesn't
for
make
Biden?
sense.
Trump wasn't that bad to become to begin with. I'm thinking Biden is
He didn't
terrible.
even
But the
explain,
thing
like,
is,
why.
though,
He's
people
just
don't even do
like,
research.
okay.
People don't even do research on
they
Joe Biden.
don't.
Like when 1980s, he was talking about how he didn't want his
Yeah.
kids to go to a public school with black kids and stuff like that.
He said so many things where he's
right.
like, poor kids don't have as many rights as white kids, and it's like,
Yeah,
right. He's
that
got a
is
lot of
so
crazy stuff.
fucking bad. Like,
Hey,
right.
and he
they
doesn't
say-
even realize what he's saying.
Hey, they say might not much be Biden.
Yeah, where's the
And
lie
then
though?
gay rights, like he's flipped on gay rights. He's flipped on fucking everything. It's like you said one thing when you were cognizant in the 80s and 90s. Now you're saying a fucking different thing.
Right.
And you were around in the 80s and 90s. Go fucking retire. Go take care of your grandkids. Well, they're all really fucking corrupt and gross. So actually,
right. Don't
go
get
to
me
an
started on
island
that.
here.
But I heard in one country, people that in government, they only can serve like 3 to 4 years and then they gotta get out. They can't keep serving for a long period of time. And that's how politicians make their money. They stay in office 20 plus years and come freaking billionaires. So they're not working to change anything. They're working to collect the paycheck.
If you've been in politics for over a decade, like you move on.
Yeah.
It's time for some fresh ideas.
Speaking of moving on, we have a new segment. All right. Drew, which cast member is in the hot seat today?
So I had previously chosen Chyna, and she's not here. So
for a reason,
Pastor K Ice, you're in the hot seat.
All right.
Truth or dare?
I don't know how to play this game, but okay.
Okay, so you have two options: truth or dare. Just choose which sounds more appealing.
Truth.
Okay, so on a truth, what started you on this path towards being a content creator or entrepreneur, getting out on your own, doing a non-traditional path? What led you to that?
No money.
I mean, other people do things for no money, but what led you to this?
No, I'm on a mission.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on a mission. But as far as like the independent route,
oh man,
that's because
what's the mission though? Like, describe the mission. What mission
the
are
third
you
light
on?
warrior, the third light warrior mission, man. I'm spreading love, man.
Okay, you're in the hot seat, so you need to like 30 seconds. Give me more.
Yeah, go in detail.
Elevator pitch, huh? I really got elevator pitch.
We Shark Tank right here. You gotta give us a pitch.
There you go, Shark Tank.
Shark Tank.
You got 30 seconds.
You got
cut them
you
off.
got 30 seconds for us to believe in you.
Yeah, I'm on a mission. I'm what you want to know? I'm a rapper, author, do a little acting.
Okay, so no money. Which led you? Like, were you those things before the no money, or were you those things after the no money?
I was before.
Okay, so then the no money aspect led you into pursuing your goals harder.
I mean, being independent. I'm independent because I have to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, I don't. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I have to be.
So like
nobody's gonna help me push this, so I have to pay for everything, you know, until I get that help. I'm independent right now, but I do want help. I don't want to stay like on this level, you know. So I do need some finances to help push this more, you know, because it's all about that marketing money, man. It's all about that marketing.
So that was your main mission in life, just to preach the good news about the third Light Warrior. Well, it's the third Light Warrior. I don't even know what that is, to be honest.
Yeah, what is that?
Come on now. First Light Warrior, Prophet Tupac. Second Light Warrior, Deacon DMX. Third Light Warrior, Pastor K Ice. We're on a mission.
Okay.
I got websites.
To wake the masses.
I got
To wake the masses.
On all of this stuff. You know.
Okay.
Videos. All of that stuff.
So you trying to wake up the masses?
Wake up the masses, man. Wake up the masses. It's here.
Amy's shaking her head like that's an impossible task.
I mean, I just don't get it. Like, I mean, it's okay. I just don't understand.
Oh, that's why you got to read the blogs and watch the videos, and it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's too much for me to just say it like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
okay, basically you continuing Tupac's and DMX's mission, right?
Oh, I thought we were having a conversation.
So what about people who don't believe in Tupac? Like, how is he a prophet? In what way?
Oh, it's a lot of people don't believe. It got people that say DMX went to hell. So I mean, listen, you're gonna have people that think like this, think that way. I mean, what can you do? You know, it's a lot of Christians think that way. You know,
DMX is still alive though, right?
DMX went no, he passed away.
No, he did.
Oh,
yeah, over.
I don't think DMX went to hell because he died like praying on.
Was it heart or seizure
sermons and stuff?
Was it?
He definitely
overdose.
Yeah, I'm really before.
I don't think he did. And all his songs were like, "God, give me a sign."
Yeah,
he went gospel in the end there. You know, I don't think. Yeah,
it's
that was cardiac arrest or something.
It was overdose, right, K.I.?
It was a cocaine-induced heart attack.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what they say.
Overdose.
Yeah, that's what they say. That's what they say. You know.
That's what they say.
Right.
These days, people go out there and do a lot of coke, and I don't.
Yeah, like come on, guys. Like, how many people actually overdose on cocaine? Like, heroin.
I mean, I heard fentanyl was in it. Somebody spiked it with fentanyl.
If it's laced,
that kind of sucks. You're talking about cocaine when people do lines of coke, right?
They do it from not eating, from overexhaustion. It's typically not from the drug itself. It's from them debilitating their bodies because
it's a combination of stuff.
Yeah, and how many people that are not healthy? No cardio, eating junk food,
no water.
People actually survive. Well, I won't say survive, but they will live a lot longer if they're injured.
You just drank a lot of water
if they're not dehydrated. Most people that get shot, they die because they were dehydrated.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not from them being shot.
I mean, yeah, but
the
blood flowing quicker.
Your body going shock.
Yeah, you don't have that much oxygen.
What'd you say?
You don't have that much oxygen.
Oh.
Because your blood it'll coagulate and it'll flow differently.
Hey, there's a girl on YouTube. She says that God gave her a vision. What happened to DMX? I don't know if it's true, but she said that some people came and held him down. They killed him. Now,
damn.
I don't know how true that is. You know what I'm saying?
Why would they do that?
I think they come from all them guys eventually, because you gotta pay the price eventually.
Hollywood is corrupt.
Yes, you gotta pay the price. I think
DMX wasn't even in a picture still, like here and there. But
he got out in like jail. Once he went to jail, he was like, "I'm done. Like I don't want that."
I don't think you can ever get out.
DMX is one of the most important artists to hit the industry, and it's not because how you rap and just it's deeper than that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So Pastor K Ice, at this point for next week, you have to nominate the next person for Truth or Dare, and then once they choose Truth or Dare, you have to. Well, okay, just choose a person first, and then I'll explain it.
Yeah. I don't much understand the Dare part.
Just choose.
You just dare like I think you gonna run them out. Like you gotta do something.
Let somebody else do it, and I'm gonna watch, and then I'm gonna see, and I'm gonna learn. You know,
bro, choose.
Wait, just choose. Just
you gotta pick somebody that's gonna go through it.
Yeah, you just choose somebody.
If I say dare, and then
no, you don't. No, at this point, all you have to
pick
do.
One guy.
All you have to do is choose another person.
Yeah.
Just
somebody.
So there's 4 people you can choose because you can't choose me. So choose one of 4 people.
Wait, what?
Why did you say gay?
No. Why can't it be you?
Well, you can't go back on the person that just chose you.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
he's the rules. Who didn't he make the
rules?
rules?
Okay.
Well, no, that's just how it. I mean, okay,
That's
choose
how you
me if
play
you
it.
want.
If you played it.
You just don't want to go back and forth.
I get it.
It's his game, Houdini. Come on.
Yeah, I thought he was trying to pull some exemption.
Okay, so
rules.
Pastor K Ice, just choose Dini, Swift, Aimee, or Pogosi.
Or Chyna.
I don't know how.
No, don't choose Chyna again.
Oh, okay.
You still waiting on Chyna, huh? You gonna get her?
So choose someone.
Right now?
Yes, my guy. Like,
Dame.
Say a name. Say a name.
Say my name.
Okay, Poe, you say your name. Okay.
Okay, so
okay, see, that's what I get for singing on the show. Okay, I'm ready.
Right.
Pogosi, truth or dare at this point?
I want to dare because I'm a daring person.
Right.
Okay, so now Pastor K Ice.
Crazy.
Okay.
So Pastor K Ice, at this point, you would dare Pogosi to do something. It can be realistically anything. In my mind, I would keep
camera,
it
though.
like franchise.
Take your glasses off. You got to choose Amy.
How much? No.
So what's the penalty if we don't do it though? What's the penalty?
You have to take your glasses off on camera.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, you better do it, Pogosi.
We got you, Poe.
What's the penalty though? No, but
you
I
know,
had already said
listen, Pogosi. I think you have the idea that a dare is something bad. A dare could be like getting 3 more followers before the next show. It could be something.
Yeah, it could just be like, hey, I dare you to.
Like, I'm ready to move on now because y'all about to irritate me, bro. Like, I'm trying.
Okay, so I'll come up with.
I'm new to this.
We'll work on this for next week. How about that?
Help them out, Drew, because they don't get it.
Next.
Hey, Drew, maybe they were homeschooled.
I was awkward.
Yeah.
We have a clip from Pogosi, Andrew Tate versus NPCs.
Oh no.
NPCs.
More Andrew Tate news.
Nice.
What are NPCs?
You've already seen.
You remember the ice cream.
Do you make $7,000 a day? Because if you make less than $7,000 a day, you're being outperformed by this person.
Ice cream so good. Gang gang. Gang. Gang gang. Fire. Yes. Ice cream so good. Take your Leah. Take your Tornado.
She's being $7,000 a day. I make more than $7,000 a day. That's a fucking relief. Because if I was making $6,999 a day and I sold that, I might just fucking jump off a cliff. I'd be very upset. It would be very depressing to see that and know that that person is more successful than me financially. Yeah. Please pay attention, guys. You have your pen and your paper. We're going to go through a business opportunity for you. But before we do, ask yourself, do you make $7,000 a day? Because please watch this again, because you should feel a deep shame in your heart. You are losing to this person.
What
the hell?
And this goes on.
No, I follow her.
Have you ever seen Pinky Doll?
I've
Pinky
seen
Doll.
clips of it. That's it. I've just seen the
No,
clips.
I follow her because she kind of acting like she's an AI person and she get paid good. So anybody that's hating on her can kick rocks. Like, she makes super good money.
I mean,
That's
she does
right.
make
But it's
good
not
money.
just her. A lot of people.
That's low level. That's low level energy right there.
Yeah.
Well, so I will.
You take that money.
So I get where you're coming from, Swift. But the thing is she's making money, and in today's day and age, can you knock anyone that's making money?
Yeah.
However they fucking have to.
Yeah, I'm not knocking the hustle. I'm just knocking the people that buying it. God, that's
Her biggest contributor is Timberland.
No.
Like her biggest, Timberland.
Because
like,
it's making.
So that's why she's getting money then. Like
she makes big money. Timberland. She does a shout out. You look up Pinky Doll breaking character on YouTube, and one of the times is when Timberland. She realizes Timberland had tipped her. That's when she breaks character.
Oh, so she has like a big supporter that gives her the big money. Then it's not like
Ronnie said he loves her.
Each time one of those like emoji things pops up, that is somebody giving money.
Yeah, it's like gifts. Yeah, that's like old though. They used to
so
do
like
it online
$5 might be corn, or $10 might be a cowboy hat. And then when she sees a cowboy hat, she's like, "Oh, cowboy, so good," or whatever she says.
That was funny. Just said, "That's so good."
You take all that money.
I like the popcorn one. Pop, 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 pop. I can't do it like
does
her.
she do it the same way every single time?
And she got yes, that's the whole NPC
so
part.
if they said the same thing over and over, she has to keep repeating it.
Yes,
That's
non-playable
crazy.
character.
And it's crazy because people hate on her.
So has anyone sent like 1,000 in a row just to make her say it? Like it's like
you gotta take
right?
that
like
money.
just roses.
But there's
This
so
one
many
girl that was
for
like, she was
her.
just roses.
For
roses,
Pinky
roses.
Doll, there's so much coming in at once. She just chooses whichever one she sees first.
Oh,
and
the
does
one that's
that.
on at the time, right? At the
Because
top,
I mean, they're coming up on her screen all the time, and she could just be like, I'm like chewing on things, or like cowboy so good, or like whatever she says. Like there's only like 12 things that she says, which makes her a non-playable character, because if you go into a video game and you keep interacting with one character over and over, they have a limited script. That's what makes her a non-playable character. So you're treating her like a sex robot. Essentially,
she's a sex robot.
Hey,
sexual.
like kind of like
She's
in that
kind of
room.
she's
like
impersonating. She's impersonating kind of like a robot. So, like I said, she has hella followers. So, like she get paid well. So anybody that's hating on her, she just making a living like everybody else.
Yeah,
so
she's making a living like everyone else.
Nobody's hating on her.
I don't think he's hating. I think he's just saying that he makes more money, but that he finds it funny. It's not really hating. It's just saying that.
I mean, he
if
has
you're not making that much money, then that's bad.
It's not
you,
hating
but he makes more money. Like Andrew Tate's makes more money a day, so he just kind of laughing at it. It's like that's good. But he said you should be making more than that. That's his point. I think the point of that video.
Not a career.
He's not. He thinks it's funny because they make way more than that per day.
No.
So he's saying like we should be making more than that. That's the point of the video, is to motivate you. I don't really hate on her. I just thought the video was funny.
Oh, the video. She's hella funny. I mean, if you sit there and watch her, you kind of get brain numbed.
That's
it is
you
skill.
said the word right
watch
there.
that.
You
To be
said
honest,
the word.
yeah.
It's not that you hate on her because she's making money. Like she can't do nothing about that. It's the people.
You have to
it's more like
someone
the
sits there for 2 hours and watches her.
Right. That's the problem I'm having. Like we see America, we see the country falling, but they over there watching for 2 hours a girl act like a non-player character. That's the problem.
I mean, but wouldn't you rather escape reality?
No, what? Eventually,
I'd rather play like a real video game that's actually entertaining.
Either way it goes, you're escaping reality at one point, whether you're playing a video game, whether you're nobody can judge, nobody can play.
Yeah, we all have our own methods
You all
of
are
escaping reality.
Am I dropping that
Not
much money?
everyone that watches is spending money.
That's true.
You could
That's
just
true.
be sitting there.
Well, she getting paid off views too. You get paid off for numbers.
Yeah.
I'm about to get on there and start doing that too.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Yeah,
I think she gets paid more from the actual gifts.
If you realize,
you're just going to be popping popcorn for 7 hours.
But
here's the point. The point of the video is that
you think it'll be stopping, and I'll go on there and pay.
The
you
point
more
of the video is that we should
away.
be making more than $7,000 a day. That's the point of the video. It's not about her. It's about that we as people, if you're talented, we should be making more than $7,000 a day from the show alone. That's the point of the video, and that's motivation. You know what I'm saying?
You don't
because
find
Andrew
it
Tate makes
odd,
more than
though?
her. He probably makes like 100K a day. But I don't know. He makes millions.
You don't find it odd that Chyna doesn't
without
have
having to act dumb. That's what his point is. It's
but they allow Americans to have that type of content, but in China, it's more educational.
Did they block it over there?
China is a working country.
Right.
But they can't
America is a leisure, or you can go to
no, you not understand what I'm
right. You spend your money on what you want.
I get what you're saying. Bite dance.
It's educational.
Dance owns
China,
TikTok.
Yeah, China TikTok is all educational, like math. That like they teach you.
It's not called TikTok, and they are limited to how many hours per day they're allowed to use it. They can't use it after 10:30 p.m. and then until like 6 a.m. And
so why can't they use it after 10:30? Like what happens
because
after 10:30?
China is controlled so heavily.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're working country.
How do they control it? They just block the app.
But you don't. I get it, but that's why they're more further along than the United States, just like any other country. That's why the United States, that's why they think all Americans.
That's why China owns us. How much money are we in debt to China? And we over here, and we over here.
TikTok, though, that's crazy.
That's a psyop,
TikTok,
man. Like
so
if
TikTok
they
in China is called something else.
Right.
I can't
But
remember
It's
what
not
it's
even
called.
called TikTok.
It's
like if they give America
ByteDance
that type of
owns it.
content, what do you think they think of us?
Right.
We already know what
Well,
they
not
think
of me. They think about other people.
All right, guys. In other
watch
news, we have Snoop Dogg. After much consideration and conversation with my family, I've decided to give up smoke. Please respect my privacy at this time. Snoop Dogg.
Is this AI?
Is this real?
No,
Yeah,
this is
for
real.
real.
This is real. He posted this on LinkedIn.
I mean, he been smoking like sick. How old is he? Like,
If he gives up now, he's gonna die.
Yes.
Don't
What
give
do you
up
mean?
now. Like, you've been doing it too long. Keep it up.
30, 40 plus years. That man, 50 years.
That's like Dolly
Wait,
giving
he's
up
50
plastic
right now?
surgery. I mean, you gotta keep it up at this point.
He's hella
Just keep
old.
going.
Yep.
How old is Snoop?
I don't even know, yo. He's got to be 40 something, right? At least.
No, 50.
40? Are you kidding me?
Right.
He's 50 then? He's 50? I don't know.
No, he's
like,
not
I don't
40
know these guys'
something.
ages.
He
How
like
old do
probably
you think
almost
Martha
60.
Stewart is?
He's 52 years old.
Yeah, I
52.
knew you won. Yeah.
How do you?
So he really
how old
not
do
gonna
you
be
think
smoking
Martha
weed no
Stewart
more?
is?
That's
Yep,
good for
that's
him,
what he said.
Martha Stewart is 82.
82. Yeah.
Hey,
So
but that's
giving
good.
up
I thought she was
smoking.
82 a long time ago, but yeah, like that's crazy.
That's good.
So
man.
Snoop
she's
is
always looked
52.
old. I'm
He's
like-
probably been smoking for 40 years. He's just gonna die. What is his process?
Right.
Oh no.
Okay,
Also,
go ahead.
in other news, Take-Two CEO thinks games should be priced per hour.
Hell no.
What are your thoughts on that, Pogosi?
That pisses me off. You think I'm gonna pay for a game to pay per hour? This is like,
Nobody's doing that.
you know, this is what I'm talking about. People like trying to control us and like all this bullshit. And this pisses me off. Like I'm not gonna pay per hour to play a game. When I
That's
buy the
like
game, it's my
Korean-
game. I could play 1 hour or 20 hours. This guy's crazy. Yeah, like these
That's
CEOs
like
and all
Korean
these
computer
guys,
labs. In Korea, they have
they're all psychotic.
places where you go and you play
They
on
need-
alien computers and you play on these incredible things. But it's like an arcade. You pay per hour to go sit in these really luxury areas, but you're fucking renting it. They want us renting everything. They don't want us to own anything.
Nothing.
They're literally telling us you will own nothing by 2030 and you'll be happy. Get used to it, bitches, because this is what's coming unless we stop it.
And eat the bugs.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
won't be eating
that
bugs.
dude
I'm-
who
I'm-
said that things are not
I'll be eating bugs.
things are not going according to plan. So everything was going to take shape in 2030. He pushed it back.
Yeah, because people
So
are.
I don't know, Chaos. That theory, man.
A lot of
He's
people are
saying-
standing up to it.
He's saying 2030. Yeah, people are standing up to it in 2030.
Yeah,
He's
as I
saying
say,
it's
you
not going
can't
to be
go
the year.
against millions of people
Yeah,
that
yeah,
are
yeah.
united in rebellion.
Go
That's what I'm
ahead.
saying.
Go ahead and you see. Matter of
They
fact,
said this is the-
matter of
you
fact,
think-
What happened with
tomorrow-
2012 though? Everybody was sure the world was going to end.
They
in
said this is
2012
the age
because
of
the Mayan
enlightenment.
calendar.
Listen,
Everybody,
listen.
so many people told me the world's going to end. I'm like, it's not.
Hold on. This weekend,
Say-
this weekend starts the real BS. You're gonna see what this.
I know, but what happened to
with this
July
government
1st?
shut-
What happened to September
with this government
lockdowns?
shut-
What happened to all that? I'm just
with
saying.
this go-
I'm
with
not saying
this
it's against you,
government
but it's
shutdown.
the YouTubers that spread lies. I'm
Let
just saying
them.
they're the ones
Y'all
spread
just
lies,
love
and then you
talking
listen
stuff.
to
That's
it.
crazy.
Or
Like, tell
what
me
if-
the name of the YouTubers that said that, or the TikTokers,
Hey.
then we can know who lies.
The government shutdown. That's gonna cause a big problem.
I thought they stopped
I
it,
know,
though.
but wasn't that supposed to happen July 1st? when
Yeah,
ran
they
out of
voted
money?
on the bill.
Well, it
a
happens
month
every
ago.
3 months. It keeps happening. And
hold
we
on,
keep,
Yeah, it's been happening like a lot. Yo, that happens
okay,
all the
but that's
time.
but it's
Hold on,
also
let me explain.
shouldn't be happening.
Let me explain
really
why it's
at
messed
all.
up right now this time though, because
Okay.
so Biden said he not gonna sign it if Israel and Ukraine not getting no money. See what I'm saying?
Hmm?
Yeah. So, but
Wow.
so
I
the
thought
only
they already
way,
getting money.
It could be that because so many people like us are talking about it, that it's forcing the plan that they really wanted to happen back. So it could
Right,
be
Of
that
course.
2012 or this
Well-
past December, well, whatever, this past month was
not
a
just
plan.
us. There's a lot of people with power and money that are against it.
But now YouTubers, we're taking control back for ourselves, and we're like, listen, mainstream media is bullshit.
It's
Don't
dead.
listen
Mainstream
to
media
it.
is dead.
I'd rather listen to you guys.
Yeah, they talking about this today.
I just hope that the movement doesn't get too relaxed. Once they feel like the mission is accomplished, like, all right, yeah, let's stop talking about it. Let's go back to having fun again.
Okay.
And then okay, yeah, it's time to eat the drugs,
Put the mask back on.
No, you need to follow the OGs, man. You need to follow the OGs. They pushing hard. They going hard in the paint right now. So there's nobody sleeping. They not sleeping. They fighting.
Luckily, those dinosaurs are dying. Like, they're looking old. They're looking decrepit.
Why are you saying these are old? That's an old man plan.
Getting wheeled out and dying after they vote. So, like, we're waking up.
If Israel don't get their money, it's gonna be a problem.
Wow.
So what happened though in July 1st when the money ran out? What happened with that?
They've been doing.
We don't have any money. Like, we're all out.
What happened
already.
with the September lockdowns? What happened with that? Because we pushed back because we won. They tried that, but we kicked their ass. We're kicking globalist ass live. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Alex
no,
Jones
I think
said
you
it,
have a
Andrew
point,
Tate said it.
Pogosi.
You know what I'm saying? There's people with big like Andrew Tate's $100. He has like $300 million or $500 million, and he's fighting against it. That's why they're getting their ass kicked. There's people like Aiden Ross that's a multimillionaire fighting it. There's all these people with big money.
Musk.
Yeah, we're a little
there
show.
are people that
there's
are.
all these people with a lot of money and power now that are standing up. You know what I'm saying?
I think Elon's a double agent. He's playing for his own agenda.
I don't think so. Then why would he make Twitter a free speech site? You have no proof of that. You're just saying I think, but where's your proof?
Because if you go and look at
where's the proof? Oh.
Because if you go back, he was promoting the Baphomet past Halloween. He was out there.
Oh, but
and then he came up. Then he came up with Neuralink. Neuralink.
That's the only thing that's kind of shady about him is Neuralink.
Yeah, that's shady. He say some shady stuff. Like, you gotta pay attention what
the things he talks about with Neuralink are definitely sus.
Eye razors.
He talks about it in one way, and then the next words.
Right. He flipped though. I say he's double agent. He like we gotta watch out for AI.
The big division is gonna start this weekend. Watch.
So what do you think it is this weekend? Like, what could it be?
The minds, because after this shutdown, this whole argument about this shutdown, Israel and Ukraine should get some money. No, if they get the money, then we can't stay open. It's just gonna
the big division is going to be whether we send money or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, but why would it come and people care about that?
For Ukraine at this point, there's no fucking
people don't really care.
Ukraine.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people really care.
The only
well, America supports Israel, so
and Israel has supported us. There's some merit there.
Like an alliance,
right?
Yeah.
There's some merit there. We do not belong in Ukraine. We do not belong in Ukraine because of the alliance between America and Israel, and they were unprovoked attacked. That's like us getting attacked in 9/11 and other countries telling us how to react. I'm not in that position. They were attacked unprovoked. I'm not in the position to tell Israel how to react. They have been our ally, and I know that if my friend was attacked on the playground, I'm going to stand there and be like, all right, like, I may not jump in right away, but like, I'm going to stand here. We have sent Ukraine so much money. Ukraine is on their own.
Gaza got
my opinion, and people may not like that about me, but
that's why I think a lot of people in America they say like, oh, we for Palestine or we for Israel, but when it come down to it, they don't really care as much. They just care about the propaganda. I read comments on Yahoo, like they're like, well, they did attack Israel and they trying to fight back and they occupying hospitals and all this type of jazz, but I think a lot of people here are kind of sleepwalking. They kind of just like going throughout their day.
I think the news is just throwing a lot of info out, and so it's
that's what
we don't know what's real and what's fake because we've seen some fake videos, we've seen some fake actors, but we've also seen some real stuff.
Yeah,
and it's kind of hard to pick a side when it's murder. It's just downright murder.
Yeah, war and then the libertarians and some of the independents, they like we not for war. There's a lot of people not for war, anti-war. So I think a lot of people saying ceasefire, figure this thing out, but I don't think they will, because they're talking about that. I think Palestine wants 2 separate states, or somebody wants 2 separate states.
Palestine wants Israel's destruction.
Right. So that's what they don't want 2 separate states. They want
Israel's destruction. Palestine elected Hamas. So when you say Hamas, it is the terrorist group. They are a terrorist group.
Right.
Palestine did elect them to be their leaders. Their whole mission is the destruction of Israel. Like the genocide of another country. Israel is not calling for that for Palestine. They are saying, Palestine, you're in our ancestral land, and we need you to leave.
Yeah. Because they were talking about the commander for Hamas is like I don't think they said billionaire, but he got a lot of money or something like that. Like
the U.S. funded the Hamas, we funded Taliban, we funded the jihad, we funded. I mean, Biden left military crafts in Afghanistan when leaving the war. Those weapons of mass destruction, or not nuclear forces, but those armored vehicles and firearms are now across the globe in terrorist factions because we did not get them out correctly.
Right.
All right, guys, we got to move on. Today in football, how many people wanted to do this in their lifetime? Ben, you ever wanted to do that, run on the field?
Nah.
Okay. Drew?
I mean, they say any publicity is good publicity, but I'm not looking for that. I am not looking for that. That's drama I don't want.
Yeah. Aimee? You didn't want to run on the field when Kendrick was out there? No. K-Ice? No. Poegosi?
If I'm drunk and they let me, I'm down.
Poegosi, I'm gonna talk you into it. We're gonna be there. I'm gonna rile you up. We're gonna be,
Yo, but they gotta prove it. It's not. I don't want security to tackle me. But like, if they approve it, I'm going on there.
Poegosi, you make six. That can't bring you down. You sit.
Because guess what? If they tackle him,
no, those are the football player after me.
If Poegosi goes to jail, he gotta take his glasses off, and I'm there for it.
Oh, for real? So you will?
No. I'm gonna buy him some sports straps. They're gonna be stuck to his face.
I feel like I'll buy if he takes it off.
All right, guys. It is game time. Game time.
Game time.
Today's game is Guess the TV theme show. Our current champion is Aimee, 2 times champion.
Of course.
2 times.
Yeah,
of course.
I don't know about that.
So she's
we gotta go into the theme song, and we'll be back to explain the game. That's right. Today's game is Name That TV Theme Song. Our current champion is Aimee, 2-time winner champion.
Ben.
I must wasn't there for the second one.
Can she make it 3 times? I don't know.
I wasn't there for the second one, so
they say 3rd time's a charm.
They do.
Right.
The rules are pretty simple.
She knows the facts of life.
Swift, then Drew, then Aimee, then K-Ice, then Poegosi. You know what? Let's change it up a little bit. Since Aimee is the winner, Aimee goes first.
Thanks.
It'll be Aimee, Pastor K-Ice, Poegosi, myself, Swift, and then Drew.
Yeah, that's.
Why did you go like that?
Well, that's picking up where.
Because when I'm a winner, like
snake it. Go Aimee, Pastor K-Ice,
backwards.
Poegosi, Drew.
He already said it.
Snake it. Don't do it like that.
It makes sense. It makes sense on my screen.
It makes sense on my screen.
It's like backwards. It's kind of like a backwards.
He's a hater, bro.
Like back and then back up to the
makes sense on mine.
From mine, it literally is clockwise.
Yep.
Yeah, clockwise, like backwards, like.
No, that's counterclockwise, and that's not
counterclockwise. There you go.
Yeah. Mine's clockwise.
Swift loves to be everywhere.
What are you doing behind your closed screen?
I am getting another drink.
Yo.
What happened to the Marvel news, man? No Marvel news or nothing like movies?
Nope.
Disney flopping right now, bro.
Why?
Losing a
Why
ton
is
of money.
flopping?
Marvel's blows. The Marvels was a doomed failure from
the Marvels. Yeah, Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel. It's supposed to be her second film, but instead of Captain Marvel 2, it's just The Marvels, and she's being pushed out of her own. No one likes Brie Larson anyway. And
the first movie, it wasn't strong enough for her to carry into a second one.
She's not strong.
Also, the Disney movies are flopping too. But you know what didn't flop? Mario and Barbie, unfortunately. But
Mario was pretty good.
Hey, Rodney Thomas commented. Read that.
Okay.
Oh, what's up, Rodney?
Blade is not going to be made. They reduced the
which is
I was so hyped about the new Blade. Oh,
that's what I wanted to see. Screw that crap.
How did you miss the Disney news, man?
That pisses me off. Now I'm gonna really rage.
Because man, you know, I'll be looking into politics now.
How the hell could they not make Blade when Blade is the greatest?
I mean, they don't even make it anyway without Wesley Snipes.
No. Let me tell you.
Yeah, it gotta be Wesley Snipes.
Let me
Bring
tell
back
you
Wesley
this.
Snipes. Yes.
Guess where they put their money into though?
What?
Madam Web.
Who the hell is that?
Really? Come about the Spider-Man?
Yes.
He's Spider-Man?
The one that shows up in like alleyways and like pulls Peter Parker into the alternate dimension.
She got her own movie, Madam Web.
She's a side character. She is not a main character at all.
They try to make her one in the cartoon. That's when I stopped watching it, Ben. When the whole Madam Web stuff. That's when Spider-Man got really wet.
For Blade, they got rid of that. Oh no, no.
Oh, I got something to show y'all.
Blade is the best. How are they not gonna do Blade?
Yeah, no, Disney whitewashes. Disney wash everything. Marvel, it's a Disney wash. It's Marvel, Lucasfilms, any of their Disney Plus. So Marvel and Netflix did well. The Daredevil, Jessica Jones, those two were so good.
Oh, no, I can see that.
So good.
What about
Mario?
Mario did good in the theater.
Madam Web.
Glare on it.
Hold on.
Your light's too bright.
Whose light?
Oh, he has a focal pop.
Oh, he has a straight up
Madam Web.
I don't know if y'all can see it now. Hold on.
Nope.
Whoa, no, put it up. Put it up again.
Nope.
That's kind of dope.
It's my screen,
cool.
but
I mean, Madam Web is cool. Madam Web is cool, but she's not.
It's a Madam Web focal pop.
She's not a main character. She's not a main character.
It sounds like they're trying to make movies out of all these side characters. Is not working for them.
No, you need to have an exceptional.
If it ain't Spider-Man or Iron Man, it's not gonna hit. You know, it's like.
And Spider-Man replaced by Miles Morales. And so Spider-Man, Peter Parker, he's no longer going to be the Peter Parker we remember. It's now going to be the Black Spider-Man, Miles Morales. And it's just like, okay, that's a different story. Like, that's a different story. Like, why don't we?
Right, it's a different storyline. Exactly.
But did y'all watch the movie, though? They made Peter Parker look stupid.
It's emasculating. It's not what we grew up
with slippers.
Like he just turned into a soccer dad or something.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Like almost like Fat Thor.
Yeah. It's like really like, okay, like kind of it's funny. Like I kind of get it, but like no, you're ruining
that's not
it.
Peter Parker, No. Peter Parker's way sharper than that.
Right.
All right, guys, it is game time. Let's go ahead and get it jumping. Are you ready, Aimee?
I am.
Ready to lose.
It's already on.
It's on you. Oh, TV theme shows from the 90s. K-Ice missed this era. So
no, the 90s.
He was only on BET.
You love the 90s, yes. There we go.
That sounded racist, but like before the show, like,
Nah, I was talking about
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
all right.
You know who it is. Let's turn it up a little bit.
did you guys hear about Will Smith and Dwayne Martin?
Yeah, they
Yep.
were sketchy. I heard about that.
Do you think it's real?
Probably so. They said. I mean, they said him and his wife were swingers.
Do you think Will
Dwayne
Smith
Martin?
really has a small dick? Pastor K, what is this?
Okay, Ice, it's up to you.
I love Buffy. I
remember that. I thought it was Power Rangers.
I did think it was Power Rangers.
There's a good chance somebody's trying to hack your website right now.
And I love Buffy. I love Buffy. I don't know how I thought it was Power Rangers.
Poegosi.
I don't know what the hell this is. Let's see if it kicks in. I don't know.
This is every porn ever made in the 90s.
Yeah, it's one of those crazy movies. I don't know.
Oh, Twin Peaks.
Yeah, I don't know.
I wouldn't know that. I've never
No, I
seen
wouldn't
this
have
show.
known that either.
All right.
Okay,
my
Dini.
turn.
Your turn.
Mine. But I never heard. I don't know.
That's the 90s. The early 90s.
I don't recognize this one.
What?
That don't sound, no, hold on. That don't sound like Boy Meets World.
Right.
All right, Swift. Your turn. Huh?
What?
Saved by the Bell. Yeah.
I can't say him, bro.
Drew.
Look at their hair.
Drew, you should know this.
Oh, X-Files.
Yeah, there you
That
go.
is like, this is the only one I've recognized. Wait, are you saying I'm an alien, Swift?
All right.
Yeah.
This was a good show.
They after you, Drew.
Aimee.
The Angry Beavers. This sounds weird. Oh, oh, yeah.
That was
Okay, Angry
considered
Beaver.
90s.
Hey, you were way
Okay,
off.
It was a
Way
round
off.
story.
Okay, Ice.
I can't remember.
I know the song, I don't know the
Right.
show.
I think.
Dawson's Creek.
Oh,
Poegosi.
Sadly, I used to watch that. That's how bad my life was back then.
Oh, come on.
France! You know France with Matthew Perry. Rest in peace.
R.I.P. Matthew Perry might be a
No,
little
that
bit
is
sacrifice.
incorrect. Poegosi, please leave the show.
Matthew Perry might be a celebrity sacrifice.
Died in a hot tub. How? Celebrities only die.
Right.
I have no idea.
What is it, Dini?
I know that. How's someone else?
Dini was too busy cutting
Sadly,
out
I know
flowers.
this too. That's how bad my life was. I used to watch all this crap.
All right, Swift. Gotta know this one.
Family Matters.
No.
Close.
I can't remember this though. Yeah.
The white people can't matter.
Back to back.
The white people flaming matters.
right
Yeah.
next to each other.
Come on, man.
Drew.
I'm familiar.
Drew.
Is this sister?
Yeah.
my god.
Nobody watched it. Well, I watched it.
Nobody watched that crap.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. Love and tradition of the grand design. Some people say it's even harder to find.
You can't go wrong with seeing
Two slides late.
All right.
Getting too early.
Okay, Ice.
Early.
As if.
Sabrina?
Oh,
I ain't never watched Sabrina, to be honest.
Hey, baby, I hear the blues are calling. Tossed salads and scrambled eggs. Mercy. And maybe I seem a bit confused. Yeah, maybe.
Family Guy.
But I don't know what to do with those tossed salads and scrambled eggs.
The hell do I know what this crap is?
Frasier?
Same
Come
thing.
on.
Sister.
That's too easy. That's too easy.
You gotta do a new one.
Don't hate.
You gotta do a new one.
Don't hate. Will.
Okay, so I get like
I think I'm doing
cartoon because I called it.
Oh, we're doing TV shows, ain't we?
Yep. Will.
Don't know about the future. That's anybody's guess. Ain't no good reason for getting all depressed. Fire up your pad and pencil. I give you a piece of my mind.
Oh, yeah.
In my opinion, nation, the sun is gonna surely shine.
What the hell is
I remember this show, but
That stayed on for one season. That stayed on for one season. I guarantee it.
Some people stand in the darkness, afraid to step into the light. Some people
freaking Baywatch.
So Blossom had the woman from
All right, Aimee.
The best show ever.
Best.
Leo to play. Gotta dance.
Come on, man. Hey, that's the best show.
Best theme song ever.
Demetrius don't like that show.
K-Ice.
But that song.
Oh, you gotta know this one.
That's still around.
K-Ice.
You don't know this K-Ice?
Law and Order.
Dick Wolf, he writes
I knew it was some kind of lawyer thing, but I didn't know what it was.
Dick Wolf, he writes Law and Order, SVU, Criminal Intent.
I don't know. It sounds familiar. Oh crap! Yeah.
What the heck is that?
I knew it was that one alien show. Oh, now we're getting down.
Is this
Roswell?
Sounds alien.
I have no clue.
Who the hell watched that? Like that's what I'm saying.
ER was around forever though.
Grandma watched that.
Swift. Yeah, that was a soap opera. I didn't watch that.
I never watched
Coach.
What the hell? Oh, I remember that. Sadly, I used to watch that.
Man,
I used to watch a lot of garbage when there was no streaming. When there was like no YouTube and podcasting, I used to just watch a lot of crap.
Why they showing TV shows?
Drew?
You had no choice back then.
Pogosi, I'm laughing at you.
Sorry.
No, I'm
Yours,
laughing
Drew.
at what you had to say.
This is you, Drew.
Oh, you know.
Oh, Roseanne.
I love Roseanne. I should have
Aimee?
known that. I should have known.
These are getting harder though. Like I can't get them.
He's getting harder.
The grassy. No, I don't know what this is.
Maybe it is. It probably is.
I don't know what this is.
Gone with the wind.
What the hell is?
I've never heard of it.
Oh, I remember this crap. Dude, I
Felicity
used to watch a
didn't
lot of
last that long.
cartoons.
Hey,
J.J. Abrams.
My life was sad.
We were outside, Pogosi. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot of these.
Ice.
This is nice though. This melody. What the hell is this?
It was like,
What in the name of God? That's from the 90s?
Nobody watches
Pogosi.
That show was around from like when was it?
It's mine now? What the hell we're in now? We're like the Twilight Zone now.
Beethoven.
Columbo.
Right.
This is like classical music. I don't know, man. It's gonna be anything.
Nobody.
No one has ever watched the show.
Oh, that's Tony Shalhoub. Tony Shalhoub. What the hell is his name?
They live in color.
Oh yeah. That's another one of the best shows of all time.
Nah, that's comedy.
That was the greatest.
We do like modern black shows.
Alright.
Hey,
Dude, that was the best show ever
It
made.
was.
this was the best show.
Will.
What the hell?
Mom.
I don't think so. I've never heard of it. Never.
I've heard of it.
Oh, I watched that sadly. Dude, my life was so bad in the 90s. I actually saw
Pogosi, put a finger down for every single show you've seen on here.
That's
You're out of fingers.
And I'm ashamed that I saw all these shows.
I'm just teasing.
Maybe we should
There
have
was
did
no
TV shows.
content back then, though. That's all you
Step
had.
by step. That one.
Maybe we should have did TV shows on BET.
Right.
You should have done like rap songs or something.
All right.
Yeah,
That is the end.
I lost. I definitely
I would've
lost.
got him.
Thank you guys, but I'm out of here. I died.
I would have gotten the better
early.
I don't think. I think that was a mulligan. I don't know if. Well, who won? Who won?
All right.
If I won,
I
then
lost.
it's not a
Aimee.
mulligan. If
Aimee
I
got
didn't win,
3.
it's a mulligan.
3. K Ice 0. Pogosi 1. Dini 2. Swift 1. And Drew 1. Aimee
won.
is
The
the champion
queen wins
again.
again.
3 times.
Honestly,
champ.
like,
Cheated.
Like we
I
said,
wouldn't
there's
call
time
that.
to talk.
Hold on, let me say this. I wouldn't even really call that a champion with 3 right. Like I wouldn't. That's nothing to brag about.
But she won it. It
That's
doesn't
nothing to
matter.
brag
She was
about.
dominating.
She
had a
literally-
chip jam on her
literally
phone the
nothing
whole
to
It don't
time.
matter if you win by
You
one
should be
point as long as
2000s,
it's
man. Don't nobody know them white people shows. I'm just being
Yeah, you
honest.
There was some black people
And she
shows in
still
that.
won it.
That
She
was
still
all.
won it. That's
right.
knowledge.
Now,
That was
I'm
all
with Aimee on that one.
ABC.
I'm with Aimee on that one. I don't know them shows.
That's the 3 I got right. The black shows, man. Like I don't know them shows.
ABC, that was all ABC
Yeah.
shows and
But you
CBS and
But either way, she got them, and that's what counts.
Because of my, I watched it with my grandma, but I
Oh,
didn't
what's
really watch them shows.
Law and
CW.
Order, Murder She Wrote, Melrose
but
Place,
she didn't get those
ER.
right.
I didn't know.
I
I
Melrose
watched
Place.
those.
And then
yeah,
the
but I
white,
didn't
the
remember
white
the
Family
damn
Matters,
songs.
Full House.
She didn't,
Martin-
she
the
didn't know
Martin
the
song is
music.
like the
She
greatest
knew
jam
the
ever.
when she saw the show. She
That's
knew
Yeah, I
it. She
didn't,
like
know the
yeah.
music.
She didn't know the music.
Man.
Okay, hater, I still won. What's up?
I was just saying, three
Next
three
week
right
it's
is
going
nothing to
down.
brag about.
It's going down
I
next
still
week.
won. What's
You
popping?
ain't
Like,
Yeah,
even
down
above
next week,
500.
y'all.
You're not even above 500 though.
whatever, bro.
Hey, a win
She's
is a
gonna come
win.
back for the 4th week and take it again.
Okay. That's all right. That's
Oh, but isn't it
win.
when they win 4 times
Yeah.
to get the prize?
No.
Or what was it,
A
Dini? How does it
win
get the
is a
Oh,
t-shirt?
win.
Man, let me tell you
I
something.
guess.
I'm gonna just be honest and say for Christmas, whatever game we playing, I'm coming for you. Cause like,
Nah.
Oh,
Hey,
are we doing this
look.
next week? Speaking
Oh,
of
crap.
holidays,
No,
Thanksgiving's
no.
next week.
Oh, so
No,
there's no show next week.
no show
So it's
next
just
week.
gonna be getting drunk on myself on Ghetto Media. I get it. Okay, guys, let's do the dating show. Let's
Hey, Pogosi, you and I could do
happy
like a you and I could do something, just like drunkenly shooting shit.
Yeah, whatever you want to do. Both of you can jump on. We're trying to do this one on like dating advice and life advice, like life coach
That'd be great.
advice. and dating advice for people. Like, yeah, so like, yeah, you and K-Ice.
When are you doing that?
I'll probably do it, next Thursday. If we don't do this show.
I don't have any plans. I'm down next Thursday.
It'll probably be on Discord if y'all want to jump on. Yeah. I'm just gonna be. It's like a positive show. It's kind of like life coaching and just being positivity, and then like dating advice and just life advice basically. So it's gonna.
Okay, so pretend I don't know how Discourse works.
It's pretty easy. You just join it, and then you join video call. That's it. Like once you have an account, someone has something on. And
okay, so that's like telling me to join Skype or something.
I'll show you. It's pretty easy. You can do it. Yeah, it's very easy. Yeah, but thank you for joining the cast. Like, yeah, so he's officially on the cast now, Dini. This is awesome. Like that's.
Yeah.
This is.
Here is today's funnies video. Try not to laugh. They said have kids.
Okay, let's do it. What? So how do we?
Let's do it.
Wait. So I'm supposed to try not to laugh? Oh crap.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Well, they said have kids.
Okay, let's go.
Damn. God.
Okay, I died.
Poegosi and I already lost.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good though.
Wow.
Dang.
In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus.
That's crazy, dude. It's like something out of Mortal Kombat.
He wants like, that to happen.
That last one is really bad. She actually had paint in her eyes and shit. Like
that's messed up, dude. That's like
took
crazy.
off right. I think he wants.
What would you do?
Kids are terrible.
You can't do anything. Are you going to turn around and beat the shit out of
that?
You
literally can't.
I'm going to find my best friend and find a reason to punch them.
Like, where you going, Dad? I'm going to the gas station. I get some milk.
But it's just like,
One more video.
So I don't have kids, but I have animals, and I love seeing other people with animals. And it's just like, you know what? I love animals. Even when I see them do this other thing to these people, I still love them.
So do you watch cat videos?
Yeah. And I don't have kids, but when I do have kids, I think I'm going to watch the videos and be like, yeah, no, like those fuckers are worth it. But like, damn.
All right.
Yeah. Here we go. This one is in other Illuminati news, brought to you by Sinister Poe.
Oh, the weird videos I sent you. Oh crap! Yeah. I don't know which one's gonna come up. Yeah, they pop up ever since you guys said the word. They're in my algorithm now, so it's like that's.
It's our fault.
It's more Ben after Ben said it. Yeah, I think that thing's like, Smith said it. We got it definitely. Oh no,
Lil Nas.
Here we go.
He ain't doing good things.
The top 10 celebrities who admit they sold their soul to the devil. Starting off at number 10, we have Lil Nas X. The rapper has dealt with a fair bit of controversy over the years, but it was a custom Nike sneaker that had people convinced that he had teamed up with Satan. Lil Nas X collaborated with an art collective called Mischief to create a custom Nike Air Max 97 that they would sell for a very high price. The design of the sneaker is what sparked a ton of controversy and had religious groups demanding answers. The shoe was finished in black and red and featured various satanic symbols such as a pentagram and an inverted cross. To make things even weirder, each shoe reportedly had a drop of human blood in them. But the references to the devil did not stop there, as they manufactured exactly 666 pairs, and they were all priced at $1,018. A reference to the Bible passage Luke 10:18, which reads, "I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven." To many people, this was absolute proof and confirmation that Lil Nas X had sold his soul to the devil and was converting more followers to worship Satan. At number 9, we have the infamous Ozzy Osbourne. This one probably shouldn't come as any surprise, as the self-proclaimed Prince of Darkness has done a lot of strange things over the years that has caught the eye of religious groups around the world. While his songs and his appearance seem to portray a bit of a hellish image, he has garnered a lot of attention for doing things like biting the heads off of bats at his concerts. Ozzy himself has even claimed that he doesn't even know why he does some of the things that he does, and believes that he could in fact be possessed by some sort of spirit as a result of selling his soul to the devil. Of course, Osbourne's actions and his words have led many people to believe that he is one of Satan's greatest followers, and his concerts serve as massive recruitment ceremonies. Osbourne has never denied the claims that he has made deals with the devil, as he even just recently admitted that Satan is the one who protected him from dying from COVID-19. At number 8 on our list is Christoph Haseman. Haseman was an incredibly gifted painter in the mid to late 17th century, and he was contracted by some of the most noble people in Austria to create artwork for their homes. But of course, being in the 1600s, some people were quick to speculate that his abundance of success was obtained through a deal that he made with Satan. While many people have denied similar claims over the years, Haseman actually confessed to making a deal with the devil early in his career to gain his painting skills in exchange for giving the devil complete ownership of his body and soul. After admitting to the deal, Haseman sought help from a local church after he told them that he wanted to be freed from the devil's grasp, even if it meant losing his skills as a painter. The local priest agreed and performed the exorcism, seemingly releasing Satan from Haseman's body. While Haseman did not lose his painting skills following his exorcism, he began painting scary images that he claimed were depictions of his meetings with Satan and showed everyone what the devil really looked like. At number 7, we have famed violinist Niccolo Paganini. This child prodigy found a passion for music when his parents started to buy him violin lessons when he was just 5 years old. At 15, Paganini was a violin phenom and was already touring Europe to showcase his talents to the masses, but in the late 1700s, many people began to question how he was so talented at such a young age. Rumors of his mother worshiping the devil started to circulate throughout Europe, as they were convinced that she had sold her and her son's souls to the devil in exchange for Niccolo's fame and fortune. These rumors even earned Paganini the title of the devil's violinist, as many people in his native Italy believed that his skills were the work of the underworld. Speculation of the deal with Satan only grew near the time of Paganini's passing, when he was brought to a church with a serious illness to be examined by a priest. It was reported that Paganini screamed at the priest and ordered him to leave and let him die. Paganini did end up passing away from his illness, and the nickname of the devil's violinist stuck with him forever. At number 6 is every member of Led Zeppelin. This famous British rock band had so many famous songs in their repertoire and is recognized by many as the greatest rock band of all time. While the members have definitely enjoyed their lives of fame and fortune, some of their most famous songs have been marred in controversy and met with outrage from religious groups. Their most famous song of all time, Stairway to Heaven, was slammed by evangelical broadcaster Paul Crouch for containing various subliminal messages that worshipped Satan. He claimed that when the song was played backwards, parts of it recited various satanic messages that could be used to convert people to worship the devil. Some of these verses included, "Oh, here's to my sweet Satan, and he will give those with him 666. The song was seemingly cursed by the devil and was being used to attract new followers to worship Satan as a result of Led Zeppelin's deal with the underworld. In at number 5 is Jay-Z. Jay-Z. One of the most successful musicians of all time, Jay-Z has lived a pretty good life up to this point after climbing out of the New York ghetto to become one of the all-time great rappers and music industry professionals. But his rise to fame and fortune has been met with quite a bit of controversy from conspiracy theorists who believe that he has strong ties to the all-powerful Illuminati. Now, of course, the Illuminati is the super exclusive and private secret society that many people believe controls the whole world and is responsible for every major event in human history. The society has long been accused of being servants of Satan, and Jay-Z's connection to the group stems from various lyrics in some of his songs, such as Lucifer, that seem to reference the Illuminati and the devil. Many people believe that Jay-Z's lyrics are factual proof of the deal he made with the devil to escape his ghetto upbringing. Successful. Number 4 is Jack Parsons, a man who many people credit to be one of the earliest pioneers of jet propulsion technology. Parsons was fascinated with flying and space from a young age and wanted to discover ways to send humans into space. Parsons experimented with various methods and elements, but nothing was working for him early on in his career. Now, it does need to be noted that Parsons was already involved in some strange activities, as he was reportedly the leader of a black magic sex cult in California. This perhaps led Parsons to search for help and guidance in another form, as some people believe he used his cult connections to summon Satan, who granted him the knowledge he needed to help pioneer jet propulsion technology. Parsons was ultimately successful in his quest and helped create some of the earliest technology of jet propulsion and explosives that is still used to this very day. However, many people believe the devil wanted him to succeed and helped him create technology that would devastate the human race for eternity. At number 3 is Sam Smith. The singer-songwriter has been no stranger to controversy and backlash over the past few years for some of their performances, but it was a fairly recent performance of their song Unholy at the Grammys that had some people convinced that Smith had admitted to their deal with the devil. Smith entered the stage wearing some pretty revealing clothing, which also included a top hat with red devil horns and a giant pitchfork. They danced around the stage and did some strange movements and gestures that had some people wondering if Smith was possessed by the devil. Many religious figures criticized the performance for promoting devil worship, but some people actually connected Smith's performance with devastating earthquakes that hit Turkey right after the Grammys. Some groups claim that this was God's response to the supposed satanic ritual that took place as a way to warn humans against making deals with the devil. This was not the first time a person's satanic remarks have been linked to natural disasters, and it probably won't be the last either. Number 2 is Giuseppe Tartini. While Tartini was already enjoying a fairly successful career as a talented violinist in the early 1700s, it was one piece in particular that gained Tartini his widespread fame and still has today. However, this piece came with a bit of a twist, as Tartini himself revealed that Satan had instructed him on how to play it. Tartini claimed that while he was asleep one night, the devil entered his dream and appeared in front of him playing the violin quite aggressively. Apparently, the piece was quite memorable, as Tartini rewrote it himself and dubbed it the Devil's Trill Sonata. While many violinists are still playing this piece to this very day, others are afraid to touch it as they believe it could be cursed by Satan. After Tartini himself had admitted that the song was written by Satan, this had many people wondering what he had to give up to the devil in exchange for his now famous song. And at number 1 on our list is Bob Dylan. While this famous musician has enjoyed a very lengthy career in the music industry with plenty of success, many people were shocked when the Blowin' in the Wind singer seemingly confirmed his deal with the devil in a very bizarre interview from the 2000s. In the interview, he was asked why he was continuing to play shows after he had been performing for so long and had made so much money that he would never have to work again. Instead of giving the easy answer that he simply enjoyed performing, he told the interviewer that he had made a deal to get where he was and that he had to hold up his end of it. This obviously caught the interviewer a little off guard, who then asked Dylan who he had made the deal with. Dylan simply replied that he had spoken with the chief commander of the earth and the world that we cannot see. It's no surprise really that Dylan's strange answers to some fairly simple questions had many people wondering what this deal consisted of and what he had to give the devil in exchange for his fame and fortune.
We're gonna keep this show rolling right along, man.
See, they messed up. Like they put Sam Smith on the list, but not the Beatles. Like,
right.
I mean, there were a lot of people they could have included.
Like, let me tell you why I don't believe in the Illuminati, all that. Because if that was the case, it'd be a lot of broke people that's getting evicted, getting this and that. I think that we're making deals with the devil if it was that easy. Like, I can't see the Illuminati just being real. It's just my opinion. I'm just saying my opinion. It'd be a lot of people that's like stuck in the positions they're in.
So my first question,
they can get rich.
Okay,
why? I mean, yeah, go ahead, Drew.
My first question is, okay, so if we think we can sell our soul to the devil, do we believe in the devil?
Right.
Well,
because
yeah, you have to believe
if we're saying these things,
you can't sell it to the air. Yeah.
Like, do these people? Do we believe the devil's real? And at that point, do we believe the opposite's real? And so, to me, it's not even just about whether they sold their soul to the devil or not. It's whether we believe what they're saying, and then following how far. Because one of them was just like he thought the devil gave him the music, and it's like why couldn't an angel have come down and given him?
It only makes sense.
So,
right.
So for me, first I have to establish: okay, do we believe in the devil? Because if we don't, then all of this is bullshit. But if we do, then we have to give it merit.
Right.
And we have to take it from there.
Well,
but it has to start somewhere. Do we believe in the devil or not?
I think that if you, Aimee, you're gonna have to dig deep. You're gonna have to do some research. Go look up what's the name? My mind just went blank. Aleister Crowley, and they'll give you a sum of the secret societies, how it works, who they choose, who they don't choose, bloodlines. It deal with energies, auras, your birth date, numbers, numerology, all this stuff playing into.
But then also you have to question if those things matter, how do they matter? Like, are those things real? And if those things are witchcraft, what is the alternative? Like, what's the maybe I'm just like drinking a little bit, but
I think like a lot of people believe in will and manifestation.
Yeah,
that's a form of magic. It's just like the anime Alchemy. Will Smith, he said the greatest book he ever read was about alchemy. How you can
The Alchemist.
Yeah, the Alchemist.
Back in the 1700s,
he said he could do anything after
people
he read
studied
that book.
alchemy.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why he said he could have success in anything.
So alchemy is basically you gotta give up something to attain something. If you ever watch the anime Full Metal Alchemist, they draw the circles and you gotta replace something in order to gain something. So that's like the whole idea of alchemy. All right. So Aimee, you just have to dig into Aleister Crowley. He talked a lot about the inner workings of how this stuff works.
Aleister Crowley, he was from the late 1800s, I think.
Right.
He's kind of scary, though.
But did y'all know Aleister
he was
Crowley
very esoteric and
right. He sacrificed his daughter, one of his daughters. Yeah, like dude's terrible.
You gotta really believe some shit to do that.
Right. So
like I can't.
So that's the thing, Aimee. Like you gotta believe, and these people believe, like they believe to the fullest.
But my thing is, okay, so like if you're so deep in it, you're like, I'm gonna give my daughter to the devil.
Mm-hmm.
You believe in the devil.
Right.
Why don't you believe in the opposite?
Right. That's what blows my mind.
Why don't you keep your daughter and do the opposite? Like, why give your daughter and do?
Yeah, Drew. Drew. I know why.
I gave another life.
I know why. I forgot that. I can mention this. I'm glad you said that. They believe that Satan is the good guy and God is the bad guy. So I forgot what they call it.
That makes sense.
You know why they think God is the bad guy?
More sense
Because they blame God for all the shortcomings in the world. They saying if there's such a loving, powerful God, then why is there hunger? Why is there murder? Why is there things like that? So a lot of people are mad at the idea of God. So what's the best way to piss or to show God you're the person, you're the man, is to go believe in the other guy, right? Is to do the other thing.
Yeah, but the problem with Crowley was. Oh, go ahead. But
Houdini, I can one up that. How about God telling me what to do and what not to do? How about we are the guys and we have the power to
do whatever I want to do, right?
Do you tell another individual to do something distinctly, absolutely, with no fucking question?
So
So you gotta have free will. You have to have free will.
Right. So in the Bible, they talk about the tree of good and evil. So they look at Satan. He was trying to open our minds, right? Give us all this knowledge and power. So they said, what kind of God hold us back from knowledge and power? Right. So they look at Satan like he was trying to make us more powerful than God. That's why God didn't want us either.
Okay. Hold on, Drew. What they don't realize is that there was knowledge, hidden knowledge, but we also learn how to murder. We learn how to hate. We learn how to be envious. We learn how to be jealous. We learn how to be. We learn how to be lazy. We learn that we can die. We learn a lot of stuff.
All right, check this out. How you heard this phrase? Do what thou wilt. There is no bad or wrong. I can kill you if I want to. It's up to me. That's not bad. It's how I view it. It's do as thou wilt. Jay-Z wore a shirt.
He did have that T-shirt. Or
I can send y'all a picture of Jay-Z wearing a shirt of Alistair Crowley. Alistair Crowley came up with that saying, "Do as thou wilt." There's no bad.
Yeah, we know. We
bad.
remember that campaign.
But all of us instinctively just using all that stuff to make a lot of money and get a lot of power. He knows that, so he's just using all that, whatever magical knowledge.
Right.
He doesn't care. He's just using everything to gain all he can. Yeah. Remember on his first album, that song he had called "The Evils." It was called The Evils, Devils, The Evils. He says Illuminati want to take control of my soul and my body. Yeah, that was in the 90s. He was talking about that. So think about it.
Now,
it was always there. Like Jay-Z knew, and he chose. He's like, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to be rich. I don't care what I gotta do. But that's all he ever talked about on his albums. He's like, I'm gonna be rich. I gotta be rich. I don't care how I gotta get there. He always kept talking. He manifested that, and then he didn't care what he had to do. Right.
Now think about in government terms how they treat citizens, how they look at us as like not people, right? They don't look at us like that. They just want more power, so they don't care about how they treat us. Guys, do as thou wilt. They are the gods. Yeah. If you believe you're a god, it doesn't matter. I'm a guy in my own right.
So going back really quickly, to Satan tempting Eve at the tree, to me, that sounds so predatorial, where you have an innocent Adam and an innocent Eve. And then you have this grown being, whatever Satan is, he's this educated grown being. And he is convincing at this point, an inferior or at least mentally inferior individual Eve into doing what he was convincing her was best for her.
Right.
So Eve was the first victim. She was so innocent. She was so naive. And then you have a perfect but corrupt individual or whatever the fuck Satan is. If we believe in the devil, then this is the devil's origin story. It's at least one of the original devil origin stories. So I'm not saying it's concrete, but I am saying it's one of the original, foremost, prominent, and also the Old Testament has proven over and over again that it's valid. Between Abraham's homeland being a fictional place until they found it. Hittites, the Amorites, the Edomites, all of those people were believed to just be fictional places in the Bible until they were found to be real. Leviticus says that the life is in the blood. And it wasn't until the 1700s that we realized, actually, it wasn't until after George Washington died, sometime after that, we realized life is literally in the blood.
Right.
George Washington died because they thought blue blood and so blue because it's in your veins and it's not oxidized, and red blood were different, so they needed to equalize them. Turns out they were stupid. They killed our president, and we didn't learn that until afterwards. But the Old Testament said this thousands of years ago. So for that fact alone, because the Old Testament has claimed these places were real and we thought they weren't until we figured out they were real, there's validity there.
Yeah.
So I guess going back to what I was saying with Satan is Satan was a predator on Eve and he manipulated her. So it's like, imagine having a child and they're 17 years old. They're still your fucking child. And then a predator comes along and says all the sweet niceties to get your child to do something they have no conception of.
Right.
That was Satan to Eve.
And that's what, if you notice, that's how people who follow this type of beliefs, they all predators. They're all victims. They use celebrity, they use family members. And they ain't talking about, I'm not gonna say that Joe Biden did this, but they talk about how his kids might be victims.
Joe Biden there is proof, history will find it. There is proof that our current president is a predator.
Right.
That's
and
a
his
sound
kids,
clip, but future will find it true.
They said that the kids that we see now, celebrity
Ashley
kids,
and
are
Hunter.
a product of being manipulated and programmed to carry out wherever they're supposed to carry out. So yeah, it's, man, I'm glad you brought up the Old Testament tribes, because I heard this one guy mention that Palestine is like an ancient tribe.
It is not. It is absolutely not. So I don't want to get okay. So I have a bachelor's of science in religion. So I have studied religion since before 2008. Palestine was not a term until the Ottoman Empire. The Ottoman Empire didn't come about until the last 1,000 years. Israel has been around since 2,500 years at least. And in their Old Testament, we call it the Old Testament. They call it the Torah. The Jewish people. So the Torah is their history. The Torah goes all the way back to allegedly the beginning of humanity. But beyond that, it goes back to Abraham. And Abraham is the father of all of our modern religions, Judaism, Muslim, and Christianity. They all started with Abraham. And his people went into Canaan and took over Canaan. Canaan is what we knew as Israel, of Judea and Samaria and the whole right there along the sea. Ever since, so even before that, Israel was a people under Abraham, and they were captured by Egypt. They were taken into captivity in Egypt, if you believe the Torah, for 400 years. During that time, they raised like 1 million Jewish people. They eventually left, and they traveled for 40 years in the wild. And then they eventually came to the land of Canaan, which in their own scriptures, they say there were Canaanites, and they took them out and they killed them, and they did like that's what the Old Testament was like. That's how everyone was. They took the Canaanites' land. From that point on, for 2,500 years, it has been Jewish Hebrew land. But they have always been pillaged. The Assyrians, the Babylonians, all of these groups, the Ottomans came and took them out of their land, attacked them, raped them, pillaged them, destroyed them. And then you had Hitler. And then they had to disperse. They went everywhere until around 1948 when they were like, listen, we've been so traumatized. Let's just come back to our ancestral land. And that's what they did. But for the past 400 or 500 years, the Ottomans had claimed that the people living in what was Jerusalem and Israel were then Palestine. So the term Palestine is actually maybe 1,000 years old. But Israel, Hebrew, Judaism is 2.5 times as old. So
wow.
For that sake, and the Jewish people have a continuous history that they have recorded. Like no other religious group, no other group in the world. Like the Tudors that ruled the fucking English and France area, like they don't even have a history written down so public like the Israelites, like the Jewish people.
Mm-hmm.
And in their own scriptures, they said that they would be there at the end and that they would be attacked. And here we are, 2,500 years in the future. How the hell would they have known they would still be around when the Hittites, the Amorites, the Edomites, the Hittites, they're all fucking gone. The Israelites are still here.
Yeah, that's a long history. Yeah, for sure.
I'm not trying to take a side on the conflict in the East. I am saying one of them has a distinct and persuasive past where one of them does not.
Yeah, man. They say it in the Bible, they be jocking over land. So
yeah,
here we are.
Here we are. Here we
a lot
are.
of history. A lot of history.
Here we are.
All right, guys, that is our show tonight. It's been a wonderful show.
Thanks, Drew, for the history lesson.
Welcome back.
You guys are always so much fun to hang out with.
She was reading her Aleister Crowley book real quick.
Thank you.
Hey man, I'll be performing no rituals.
Be careful with Aleister Crowley, though.
No, honestly, it's just really past my bedtime. I'm sorry.
He said, "Don't be performing no rituals."
Yeah, Crowley's kind of scary. Be careful with him. I studied him.
Yeah, don't read none.
I don't believe in that type of stuff, honestly. So
don't buy his books. Don't read his books. None of that.
It's just he was just really crazy. But yeah. I mean, it's like.
They say Hillary Clinton is Aleister Crowley's child.
I don't think she's cool enough for that.
Yeah, they said Hillary Clinton grandmother or something. I don't know. Something about they used to hang out with Aleister Crowley.
They might have hung out, but I don't think that's his kid.
They show side by side pictures of Aleister Crowley and Hillary Clinton.
Wow.
Do they look alike?
He was pretty sinister. Yeah? She's just like I don't know. It's just annoying.
He was all about.
He was actually hardcore though.
He was a swinger for sure.
Oh yeah, he was the one that started the whole sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Yes,
that's why all the heavy metal people
rock and
listen
roll.
to him.
That's
right. All his magic stuff basically became an excuse to just have sex and do drugs and get drunk.
Mm-hmm.
It was really not even about
say he was late 1800s.
That's all that became really in the end with his.
I think he died in He died. Let me look it up real quick.
Yeah, what was his time period?
Wasn't he in the 1800s, that dude? Like, I remember back in the day I read about him, but then I was like, whoa.
He died in 1947.
Okay. When was rock and roll invented?
Was it in the 50s? Like, the first rock and roll was in the 50s, right? The first rock before heavy metal and all that. It was like, yeah.
Classic rock.
I'm trying to get the story right. But
did you guys know that we're supposed to have 13 months?
I didn't know that. Well, like tonight or like back in the day?
No.
This man said tonight.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. Like today or like back in the day? Like to say this year?
So check it out.
Okay, that's crazy. Let's check it out. Yeah.
A year should have 13 months. If we had 13 months instead of 12, every month would have exactly 28 days. The first would always be a Monday, and the 28th would always be a Sunday.
So it would be the perfect.
Yeah, should we really be living on a 13-month or moon 28-day calendar, synchronized perfectly with the moon? Turtles have 13 sections in the middle, 28 of the shell, and 28 sections on the outer rim. Inbuilt calendar. 28 times 13 with the day of rest. The moon cycles every 28 days. The ocean tides renew every 28 days. The female menstrual cycle is every 28 days. The true New Year's Day is actually April Fool's. So have we purposely been knocked off sync with the earth?
Okay, so you know what's so weird? Okay, so my birthday is April 1st, and I've studied into April 1st a lot. And April Fool's is known as April Fool's because it used to be the beginning of the calendar. It wasn't until it changed in the Gregorian or some shit. It changed.
The Gregorian calendar or some shit.
Yes.
Yeah, something like
that. So
that.
then at that point, the people from the rural areas still thought April 1st was the New Year's. They would come into the cities on April 1st. And then the city folk were like, ha, 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 January 1st is now the new year. So the city folk would play pranks on the country folk. And that's where April Fools came from. And there's something in the Bible that, well, actually a couple areas in the Bible that mentions, I think the flood happened on April 1st, like Noah's flood. Like the way it's April recorded 1st? That it happened on April 1st. And don't quote me on this, but that's really interesting because 365 divided by 28 is 13. So this isn't just some meme.
Yeah.
So I was celebrating people dying when I'm trolling on April 1st.
So 13 moons and 28 days are on a turtle shells. I have 6 turtles, and this is true. I counted them yesterday. This equals 364 days plus 1 day of rest. Ancient Scots, Norse, Polynesians, natives of the world all knew the wisdom of the turtle and followed the 13-month calendar. After all, there are 13 moon cycles in a year and 27 through 29 days per cycle. It's almost as if the system subtracted 1 month in order to sever the connection between the people and the sun, moon, and stars, which is a giant clock. As you see here, the turtle diagram, I counted my turtles in the tank, and this is exactly what their shell looks like. 13 with 3 big diamonds in the middle and 10 on the outer.
So what you're telling me is the Ninja Turtles knew. The Ninja Turtles were
and then 28 smaller plates on the outside of these shells.
Seriously?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh, they say
damn.
some people believe it's not really 2023.
Huh? 23 what?
The year 2023.
Oh yeah, we're man. We don't know what year we in.
No,
because
I just the year 1800
when year one
maybe.
was.
Yeah, some people think we further along than 2023.
Well, there is a theory also that like the Middle Ages didn't actually happen. That there are some periods in the Middle Ages that was actually fabricated. So realistically, I mean, does it even matter what year we are?
It doesn't.
That's interesting about the
a lot of the stuff that we've been told to us has been fabricated, whether people want to believe it or not. Like,
yeah, but even doesn't matter though. Like,
it is fabricated. Hey, I still got to be in work at 7 o'clock, so it really don't matter. Yeah, I still got to be at work at 7. I just want to correct myself. It wasn't Hillary Clinton. It was Barbara Bush. They claimed that Barbara Bush is Aleister Crowley's daughter.
Okay, now that sounds more like it. Barbara Bush, yeah.
Something like that, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, oh man.
But some people think we behind 2023. Some people think we further along in 2023. I don't know.
It's 2099.
They also had that thing called leap year.
Yeah,
right?
like this could be
leap year. You know, like, what time was that? Like, yeah, that was another thing that changed.
Who knows?
Who
knows?
Even if there were 13
I just know that I'm drunk.
months, even if there were 13 months, you would still need a leap year at some point.
You would still need a leap year?
You would leap year would still exist because it's not 13 exactly. It's 13.03. So I guess after 4 years, that would make sense that there would have to be a leap year. It's every 4 years, right? Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, I remember they used to tell us about
if they
that
can
when
vote
I
on
was like,
changing
wow,
the
leap
time,
year? So we
then
got
I'm
a jump?
pretty sure this is not the
Like,
correct
we gonna
year.
leap?
Hey, they can vote like, hey, what's move daylight savings time to something
Actually,
else,
the Jewish
you know what? No more
calendar-
daylight savings. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Right. If they can vote on that, there's no way it's
For a
2023.
long time.
Hey, on all my paperwork, I'm gonna start putting like 2055.
2030. Right, this is the year I'm in. I don't know what year y'all in. They gonna think like, wow, did you time travel? Nope.
Right.
Did you go backwards? All right, guys. This is our show. Another show in the bag. This is episode 59. We're almost at 60. We're not going to do a Thanksgiving show.
We got to do a special show for the 60.
Yeah, we do.
Especially with a skip in the week. We got some time to plan.
Yeah, you're right. We have to do something
have
spectacular.
fireworks and balloons.
Maybe bring on a special guest.
Okay, so Pogosi, what's your backyard look like? We're gonna have fireworks back there.
Like we could maybe do something with that. Like I got a stream from my phone if we're gonna do something like that. But yeah, like maybe. I want to break stuff on camera.
Children are awesome.
Take care of that.
Go tell mama.
Come on, baby.
That's news for you.
Bring your child to work day.
Right.
We all appreciate that.
Okay, baby.
All
right, guys. Yeah, episode 59. We'll do something spectacular for episode 60. Not sure what that is. More Truth to Dare, more games, more Illuminati news. Stay informed. Peace out.
We out of here.
Have a good night, y'all.
All right.
Much love. Peace.